Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, we're covering communication skills to help you level up your confidence, charisma, and brand presence. Today's topic is an important topic, especially if you want to stay consistent for a long period of time. We're going to talk about the dreaded burnout. The worst time to prepare for a war is when the war has been declared. Here you are in the time of peace, chilling with your troops, getting fat, getting out of shape, munching on Krispy Kreme donuts. And suddenly, there's this other country that says, yo guys, we don't like the way that you guys have been carrying yourselves, so we declare war on you. Now, you look to your left, you look to your right, and you realize that these guys, they're not conditioned to fight in a war right now. Who do you think is going to win this war? The side that's well prepared, or you guys? It doesn't take rocket science to know that this group has a way more likelihood of winning. And it's the same thing with burnout. The worst time to prepare and get ready for burnout is when you're suffering from it. You ever had that moment where you're productive for month after month after month after month, and then suddenly you become lazy for month after month after month, completely undoing all your work from the preceding months? It happens. Burnout doesn't discriminate anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, 6 foot tall, 4 foot tall. It doesn't matter. You know how I know? It's because burnout is applicable towards humans. And us humans, we have a thing called the mind. And this thing called the mind is divided into the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind, it wants more. It wants you to keep on working. It wants you to install discipline into your life so you become a matured individual. But the subconscious mind is a child mind. It doesn't want things to change. It wants things to remain the same way that it's always been. So here you are with the conscious mind constantly pounding productivity towards the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind for a while is like, all right, I'll follow your lead. But after month after month after month of constantly pounding the subconscious mind, now it's like, all right, man, I've had enough of your foolishness. I'm about to self-sabotage you. And that right there is when the war has been declared. We want to get to a point where we're not letting this war get started in the first place. However, that's not completely doable. Burnout is just a part of life. There's no chance of getting rid of it 100%. But what would you do if I said that you could get rid of it 99% of the time, just by being a little bit more prepared? Would that interest you? Because if it does, then today's video is going to help you out tremendously. You, my friend, you're suffering from burnout because you're unable to distinguish between the two Febreze bottles. Did this guy just say Febreze bottles? That's correct. What does that even mean? Oh wait, I didn't tell you about the analogy. So let me back up a little. Let me tell you about the two Febreze bottles. One bottle is what I call the black bottle, and the other bottle is the blue bottle. Now, what you want to do is you want to pick one part of your life where you are suffering from burnout, and you want to apply the Febreze model. Now for the black bottle, what you want to do is you want to pick everything that you cannot fully control and identify it as the black bottle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use my YouTube channel as an example just so you could follow along. So regarding my YouTube channel, what is everything that I cannot fully control? Think about it. Well, I can't fully control the amount of subscribers that I get on this channel, so I can identify that with the black Febreze bottle. Now some of you smartasses may be like, well, technically, yeah, you can control that. You could tell your friends, your family to promote you a little bit more. Tell their friends and family about it. Yeah, I could do that. But imagine if they tell their friends and family about it, and their friends and family are like, nah, I'm good. I don't think I'm interested in that channel. You see, I don't have full control over it. So that's what you want to understand. This bottle is just for what you have full control regarding. So let's do this again. Subscriber counts, I don't have full control over. How many people view my video, I don't have full control over. How many people like my video, I don't have full control over. How many people dislike my video, how many people comment, how long someone watches. All these stuff I don't have full control over, and therefore I'm identifying it with a black bottle. You with me so far? Cool. Now for the blue bottle, I'm going to attach everything that I do have full control over. Uploading. There we go. Uploading. For my YouTube channel, I upload every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and that's something that I have full control over. Therefore, I'm going to attach that activity with this bottle. Are you with me so far? What I'm doing at this point is I'm just segmenting my workload. And the reason that this is extremely important, highly important, is because the mind likes to be guided. The mind does not like to decide things for itself. It likes things to be divided properly. Now, since I've divided everything properly, what I can do now is I can focus full on this activity. And once I've taken care of this activity, all the other stuff in the black bottle, I can start optimizing for. So in this context, every week I upload my 3 videos, stuff that I have control over. And then afterwards, I can take care of the other tasks. I can work on a thumbnail to get more views. I can make the video a little bit more polished up so people watch it longer. I can promote the video on social media so more people can comment on it. You get the point. Now, why is this division so important? Now, to understand this, we're going to talk about fried rice. First, this guy's talking about Febreze. Next, he's talking about fried rice. All right, I'll give it a try. Cool. So when me and my brother were little kids, our parents used to get us fried rice, the quart, every now and then, the white box. The beauty about this is when we would divide this fried rice into 2, it would be the perfect amount. It would be just enough so we were full, but not too full to a point where we were tired. Dividing it by 2 was perfect. But one day, we had a house guest come over, and rather than dividing it by 2, we now had to divide it by 3. Now, after we divided it by 3 and we ate it, I asked my brother, I'm like, yo, are you still hungry? He's like, yeah, I'm still hungry. We're whispering about this, and we hear this house guest complaining about how he's still hungry. And we're thinking, you're still hungry? Because of you, me and my brother are still hungry. And do you see what happened? Simply by dividing it by 3 rather than 2, the whole dynamic had changed. And that's exactly how your mind works. When you're dividing your mind among all these different tasks and making it stress too much, the whole dynamic changes. If you can't spot your blue Febreze bottle from your black Febreze bottle, then the whole dynamic changes. If I didn't define what my 2 Febreze bottles were, then my mind is going to be hopping around from, well, why don't you have more subscribers? Why don't you have more views? Why don't you get more likes? And is worrying about these kind of stuff to a point where I'm undermining what I do have control over. By the time it's ready for me to upload the video, I'm just like, why even bother? And I'm entering with a defeated attitude. I'm burning myself out. I'm not learning how to rest. I'm just burning myself out. And I'm not even showing any kind of gratitude towards consistently uploading. Today's my 201st video, and I would not even be noticing this if I haven't identified my 2 Febreze bottles. So what you want to do is, for the context of your life, you just want to understand that the mind needs discipline. And you'll enjoy resting more once you've defined the 2 Febreze bottles. Once you understand that your mind is sort of like that fried rice. You got to feed the brothers first before you feed the house guests. Now, this isn't the best etiquette, but you get the point. The mind needs guidance. And your mind is influencing your emotions. And all the burnout that you're getting is caused from emotional stress. When you take care of the activities that you know you have full control over, you're building a steady pyramid. you've built the strong foundation. And on top of that, you add the other layers. So for me, my foundation is uploading the videos 3 times a week. And from there, I could add the thumbnails, I can add the end screens, I could do all that later. But if you half-ass what you have full control over, I guarantee you, burnout is coming. It's declaring its war on you. You're shocking the subconscious mind too much rather than easing it in like the little child that it is. So that's about it. The main thing that you want to understand is that there are 2 Febreze bottles in any activity that you're doing in context to your life. And the sooner that you're able to distinguish between the black Febreze bottle versus the blue Febreze bottle tasks, the easier that your mind is going to have guidance. And the more that you guide the mind, the more the mind is going to work towards your favor. That's how you're going to stay consistent for an extended period of time rather than being consistent for a little bit and then disappearing for like, who knows, like 2-3 months and then coming back and being like, hey, sorry guys, here's why I disappeared. It's a big hassle. Just do the tasks that you can give your all in and go all in and then focus on all the other tasks incrementally. By doing this, burnout is going to be reduced by 99%. Amazing. You are no longer that fat soldier that is getting blindsided. Instead, you are now well prepared if anything declares a war on you. If today's video helped you, be sure to drop that like for me right on below and you share this video on your social media of choice. Thank you for joining the Armani Talks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next episode.